Evolution of a Space Cadet. When I was in the 4th grade, I was Princess Leia for Halloween. Leia, the princess and born leader of the rebel forces in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, was my heroine in elementary school. It is a distinct memory, because wearing all white with a wooden sword on your hip in a rainstorm and trying to explain that you're a cosmic princess to candy-giving neighbors isn't a memory you forget. With 2 giant braids twisted into coils and pinned neatly on either side of my head, I found the idea of being a galactic princess with guts and brains to be pretty cool. Later, I would fully understand the myth of the Force and the archetypical battles between ego and light that render Star Wars fans so enthusiastic. But as a kid, I was a bit more infatuated with lightsabers and Ewoks, and just glad that Luke and Leia didn't fall in love because they were Jedi siblings. While it was fun to be the chick from outer space in my imagination, the quest to see myself or browner people in this space-age galactic epic was important to me. Through the eyes of a child, the absence of such imagery didn't escape me. For one, I secretly wished that Lando Calrissian, played by sex symbol Billy D. Williams, hadn't lost the Millennium Falcon in a bet. Then maybe he, and not Han Solo, would have had more screen time navigating the solar systems. I wished that when Darth Vader's face was revealed, it would have been actor James Earl Jones, the real-life voice behind the mask, and not British thespian David Prowse, who emerged. Then again, I also wished that Princess Leia and not Luke had been the first sibling trained in the way of the Jedi, and then I could have carried a lightsaber at Halloween instead of my brother's wooden sword. While it would be easy to dismiss these wishes as childhood folly from yesteryear, it's in wishes like these, all a result of the obvious absence of people of color in the fictitious future/past. Remember, it was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, that seeds were planted in the imaginations of countless black kids who yearn to see themselves in warp-speed spaceships too. With the diversity of the nation and world increasingly standing in stark contrast to the diversity in futuristic works, it's no surprise that Afrofuturism emerged. No surprise either that with Princess Leia a few solar returns behind me, I would create Rayla 2212, a multimedia series with music, books, animation, and games that follows Rayla Ilmatic. Rayla is a rebel strategist and third-generation citizen of Planet Hope, an Earth colony gone rogue some 200 years into the future. Her nickname is Princess, and she's charged with finding Mulan Shakur. Note the Disney and Tupac shoutouts. A mysterious scientist who trains her to find the missing. The journey takes her across worlds and lifetimes, and she's a browner woman. She's balancing her go-hard attitude with a penchant for love. She quotes 20th and 21st century pop culture song lyrics like they're Shakespeare, and she wields a nice, shiny, double-edged sword. Friends and colleagues have joked that the 3D animated image of Rayla reminds them of me. No kidding. Black to the future. I was an Afrofuturist before the term existed, and any sci-fi fan, comic book geek, fantasy reader, trekker, or science fair winner who ever wondered why Black people are minimized in pop culture depictions of the future, conspicuously absent from the history of science, or marginalized in the roster of past inventors, and then actually set out to do something about it, could arguably qualify as an Afrofuturist as well. It's one thing when Black people aren't discussed in world history. Fortunately, teams of dedicated historians and culture advocates